Go to the Case module by clicking on the Case tab or with the menu via option Menu View Case. The Case module enables you to create and organize your patient's case files, register prescriptions that you have made, and create and organize analyses. Working with the Case module is like working with real files. Cases are organized into groups, like you would organize your case files in different file cabinets or drawers in real life. You first select the group or groups you want to work in. Cases in the selected groups are shown in a list, with only a summary of the patient information, name and year of birth. The cases can be filtered by entering one or more parts of the patient name in the filter field below the list. Once a case has been selected in the list, the case file is shown on the right side of the screen. The next step would be to open the case file, but we will first go into a few details about this part of case management. You can see the selector of groups as a kind of drawer cabinet. In this picture, the patient's drawer has been opened. The standard groups are patients. All case files that are marked as patient in the case description, more info later, and of which you are the author. Colleagues. All case files that are marked as patient in the case description and of which someone else is the author. Study. All case files that are marked as study. These are cases that are not directly related to any of your patients, but for your personal study only. Seminars. All case files that are marked as seminar. You create cases in this group for each case, any cases that occur in seminars and trainings. And other, all cases that do not fall into any other group. You can open one or more drawers at the same time. Just click on the drawer to open it or to close it. Double-clicking on one of the drawers will open it and close all others at the same time. Now two drawers are opened. The list with cases will show all cases that are marked as study or seminars. Of course, these groups do not match your personal wishes. Creating new drawers with your own groups is easy. When editing the case information, you can specify which groups the cases should be in. The drawers Family, Teaching and Work Group are added to the list automatically because in some of the cases these group names were used in the case information. All cases that match the selected group are shown in the list. If you fill in some text in the filter field, the list is restricted to those cases that match the filter text. An example of using the filter: the filter has some very powerful options to select the right case. It uses the same filtering criteria as the Find field uses for text and remedies. In the Case module, text is the name as shown in the list, and remedies are any remedies that have been prescribed to the patient or have not been prescribed. Please refer to the section Find field for details. Example: to look for a patient named John or Joseph, which has been prescribed Nux vomica but never sulfur, you type this. Note the dot behind the remedy names. When you have selected a case file, part of the case information is drawn at the right side. The information includes name of the author of the case, patient information, name, address, birth date, a photo if present, and a list of the most recent prescriptions. You can create a new case file by clicking the New button or with menu option Menu Case, New Case. This will bring up a dialog where you can enter patient information as well as case background information. In the Patient section, you can fill in all personal information you want to store about the patient. Press the Photo button to select an image file with a photo, GIF, JPEG or PNG format. The photo is automatically resized. Remove an existing photo with the Clear button. If the patient's birth year, month or day are not known, simply fill in 0. If you fill in the patient's email address, you can easily send an email with Menu Case Email Patient. In the Case section, you can enter some background information about the case that is not related to the patient itself. In the Author Info group, you can enter the name of the person that created the case. In most cases, this is you, so your information is already filled in automatically. Or press the Me button if you received the case from someone else and want to take it over. The Author Info is used to place patient cases under either the Patient or Colleagues group section. In the Case Groups group, you can select one of the standard groups and or fill in your own group names separated by spaces or semicolons. The Case Background group is useful if this case originates from a seminar, magazine, etc., and you want to remember where the case comes from. You can open an existing case file by selecting it in the list and then clicking the Open button, or selecting the menu option Menu, Case, Open Case. You can also double-click on the entry in the list or click here. When you create a new case, it is then automatically opened. After opening a case file, it shows a content that you would normally expect inside a real-life case file too. A piece of paper with patient information, a form with prescriptions, a form with an overview of all analysis in the case file, a sheet of paper for every analysis, and a sheet of paper with case background information. You can close an open case with menu Case, Close Case, or click on the small arrow in the upper left corner. You can add a new prescription with menu option Menu, Case, Add Prescription, or double-click on the empty line at the top of the prescriptions. A new dialog will appear where you can enter some information about the prescription. If the month or day are not known, simply fill in 0. Delete a prescription by selecting it in the list. Then from the menu choose Menu, Case, Delete Prescription. Edit a prescription by double-clicking on the entry in the list, or from the menu with Case, Edit Prescription. You can add a new analysis with menu option Menu, Case, Add Analysis, or double-click on the empty line at the top of the analysis index. A new dialog will appear where you can enter some information about the analysis. If the month or day are not known, simply fill in 0. You can delete an analysis by selecting it in the list. Then from the menu choose Menu, Case, Delete Analysis. Edit an analysis by clicking on the entry in the list and choosing Menu, Case, Edit Analysis. If you want to copy an analysis as basis for a new analysis, use menu option Menu, Case, Duplicate Analysis. To move an analysis to another case, use menu option Menu, Case, Move Analysis to Case. If you click on one of the analyses in the list, this analysis becomes the one that is used by the Analysis module. See section Analysis. You can print your case or parts of it with menu Case, Print. A dialog allows you to select what you want to print. Case cover. If you check this option, the first page of the printout will contain patient information as well as an overview of prescriptions. Current analysis. Select this option if you only want to print the currently selected analysis with the settings as they are used in the Analysis module. All analysis. Select this option to print all analysis. No analysis. Select this option if you do not want to print any of the analysis, but just the case cover. Rubrics and remedies. If you check this option, every analysis print will contain an overview of all remedies in rubrics that are used in the analysis. Please note that due to copyright restrictions, at most 20 rubrics will be printed with all their remedies. If you print more than 20 rubrics, the rubrics with the most remedies will not list their remedies. Color. Print in color. If not checked, Printing is optimized for black and white printers. Printer. Select this option to print directly to the printer. Printing preview. Select this option to open a print preview dialog. Write to PDF file. Select this option to write to a PDF file. Clipboard. Select this option to make a picture of the analysis in the computer clipboard, which you can include in another application. Picture file. Select this option to write a picture of the analysis to a file.